Hey guys, I'm Angie, and welcome to Tyrant's Halo Halo 3 ODST.
I want to play the game you were talking about.
Halo 3 LSD. The colors are so real, man! First up on the mission list, Tayari Plaza. I apologize to anyone if I pronounced that incorrectly.
You did pronounce it incorrectly, I think, maybe.
Tayari?
Tayari. It could be Tayari, I'm not sure.
Okay, so first up on our list, Tayari Plaza. We think that's how it's pronounced. We can't be held responsible.
If I'm insulting anybody, I apologize.
So sorry. So what can you tell us about this?
Tayari Plaza is the first mission of the game. It takes place directly after the split space rusher, right after drop. It's from Buck's perspective, and it's kind of cool because you get to see a little backstory between him and Dare and their relationship with each other, and you get to see kind of Buck snap into place real quick and go from, you know, romantic lover to, you know, the daring. There's
hero type figure. Shiny, let's be bad guys.
Yes, exactly.
Except not.
Now just
Firefly. He doesn't get it.
It pretty much drops you straight into the action. You see, you know, Dare is on the other side of the city, and basically you have to cull through blocks and blocks of Covenant blockades to get to her. But we're not going to just cover Tayari Plaza. Starting with this mission and all other missions, we're actually going to be covering all the Mombasa street segments that lead up to the mission itself, the flashback. So basically, we're going to teach you how to experience the game it was meant to be experienced. If that makes any sense.
Makes sense perfectly to me.
All right.
All right, let's get started.
All right, Tayari Plaza.
Big damn heroes. Let's go.
Six hours. Well, geez, someone had an easy day. Oh man, what did I do last night? Oh wait, it's still night. Oh geez, of all the places to land. Welcome to the occupied city streets of New Mombasa. Don't forget to grab a health pack. New to the Halo series, well, at least since Halo Combat Evolved. Very useful. You now have a stamina system instead of shields. And a nice little health bar on top. Now you're going to want to go ahead and pick off all the enemies in this area, because to trigger the Superintendent, which is your guide through this city, you are going to have to systematically eliminate every single foe from here to the objective. As you can see, we're using Visor Mode right now. Allows you to see in the dark a little bit better. It highlights all of your allies in green and your enemies in red. There he comes. That's right, ignore the fact that I'm shooting you in the back. Checking out the cool zoomed Magnum, something we haven't seen since the original Halo. It's good to see it back. Whoa! Okay, I'm on top of him. Raging space monkey. See ya. Stay down. The silenced SMG is actually pretty useful too. You can use it zoomed or unzoomed, and it's actually extremely useful against drones especially. We're going to use it until we have a plasma pistol, which is far better for using to take out the brute shields and armor. Unlike elites in previous Halo games, once you destroy a brute's shields, they cannot regenerate. So you can pretty much take your time with a headshot weapon. Now those phone booths over on the left-hand side, one of them will light up in green and start ringing once you've killed all the enemies in the area. If you aren't sure whether or not you have all the enemies dead, you can actually check your city map, and it will show you any moving targets nearby. As you can see, there's no immediate radar, so that is your best course of action. Of course, I'm trying to be pro here and not actually using it. And essentially, you're going to be finding clues throughout this city that will take you to flashbacks showing this crazy day from the perspective of each ODST on your squad. Now, Visor Mode is extremely useful because when you approach each section that contains a beacon that leads to these flashbacks, the beacon will be highlighted in green. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to see it. As you can see, we still have some more enemies to dish out. One overcharged shot with the brute, followed by a single magnum shot should do the trick. Oh, watch out for the carbine. You'll hear me talk about this a lot over the course of the walkthrough, but the enemies are very unique this time around because each encounter, they spawn with different weapons every time. This mixes it up a little bit so that you can play the missions and flashbacks over and over again, and each skirmish will turn out a little bit differently every time. When you're dealing with brutes with carbines and brute shots, it's a lot different than when you're dealing with brutes with simply plasma rifles and spikers. Very different tactics are used. Oh, he got blue-balled. There we go. Phone's leaking. When you answer it, you will get the city map for the first time. This will point you in the direction that you need to go. It will also unlock a door for you to go into the next area. Should also mention that there are actually weapons caches hidden throughout the city, unlocking different missions and also audio logs, which can also be found throughout the city. Gives you access to different weapons caches. Now, if you press up or down on the D-pad, the superintendent will guide you the right way. As you can see, he's taking us to this door. It was locked before, now it isn't. Colorful language. Most of the grunts here are sleeping, not all of them, but you can still pretty much skip around them if you choose to. Oh, jeez. Someone woke the hive. Alright, so we're just going to try to rush this. We have the cat skull on, as you can see. It has its advantages and disadvantages. You can run by close-range enemies without them shooting at you. Okay, now that we're in the building where the first beacon can be found... Whoop, wrong way. We're now looking for Dare's recon helmet. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, UCAN has recon. And now that your visor's highlighted, you know you're in the right area. That means the beacon is close by. That's your sign to turn on visor mode, so it will highlight the beacon for you. I don't even want to know the story behind that, but guess what? We don't have a choice. Okay, I don't know what game she was watching, but obviously her team was losing.
tell us her name, Gunny?
Ms. Naval Intelligence. Our new boss. So check your mouths, find your chairs, and get set for a combat drop.
Our weather report today, radioactive snow with a chance of fallout. The superintendent just looks surprised. Aw, sad face.
Squad, what's your status? You still with me, Buck?
That's right, ask for
Yeah.
Buck. To hell with the rest of your team.
Give me a sec.
I hit my heart. My heart won't open. How about yours?
The
Works
best of
great.
the best.
Right. When you get done fooling around, I could use some help.
Did I do something wrong? Because
Everything.
The only thing I regret about you and me not knowing you were a spook when we first met. I would have been a lot less charming.
That's what I missed most about you, Buck. The way your mouth was always a little faster than your brain. Look, don't start about my job. We both agreed to end it.
That was years ago, Veronica. I'm a little fuzzy on the details. Must have met a lot of other saps since then. Why pick me for the safari?
Because she has
First,
low
the best soldier
standards.
I know, and second, you still don't remember that night? What you asked me in the morning?
I remember not getting an answer.
Say again, Buck.
Yep.
You're breaking
Who are you?
I said stay put. I'm on my way.
You know, if there was a little less talking and a little more action, you probably would have been there by now.
I appreciate
Way
the
to
concern.
focus on the mission objective.
Won't be much of a rescue if you're dead.
I'll kill him myself. Now you could stand back and pick off all the enemies one at a time with the Magnum, but we're going to actually skip this section simply to conserve ammo. It's not really that this battle is difficult, because it isn't, but you'll need the ammo more later. As you can see, we have the cat skull turned on, which forces enemies to be more prone to throwing grenades. It does make it easier to run by them at close range. They get stuck in the grenade throwing animation. As you can see, that was pretty easy. We're going to skip this next skirmish too. Oh my god! I like it how it took him like 5 seconds to realize I wasn't a brute. Alright, mind the turret. Try to close the gap here as quickly as you can. Run up the stairs. And over to your left, you're going to need to worry about the Jackal Sniper on the tower. He's going to be your top priority, so go ahead and take him out first. That was easy. You also have several shielded Jackals, as well as Grunts, and 2 additional Jackal Marksmen wielding Carbines. Oh, I miss how Grunts were this easy. Jackals are pretty simple. Just aim for the little notch in their shield when they stumble backwards. Follow up with 1 headshot. Obey this. It is entirely possible to run past this area, just extremely difficult and luck-based. So again, I just kind of like to take everything out. If you go up the stairs here, over to the left, there are some health packs. And you can also get a better elevation in terms of viewing the enemies that are hiding behind the Covenant barricades. Very useful for gaining additional perspective. As you can see, they're finally wising up and hiding, knowing that really they can't stand that far back and hit me with plasma pistols and needlers. I think we have at least one more. There, they're the marksmen. Okay. They're kind of clustered around there. There's one more. And I believe one more shielded jackal as well. Just kind of holding his plasma pistol charge. Oh, there he is. Damn it! Okay, now what we're going to want to do is pick up a carbine as ours. Whoa, okay, one more grunt. It's like a little Christmas every time you kill one. Okay, use a carbine for your secondary weapon. We're going to go over in a second just the differences between the carbine and the magnum. They're both single-shot weapons with zoom capabilities. Mid-range. We're going to discuss the differences between the two. They've got some health over here, additional carbine ammo, and some magnum ammo right here. You'll have snipers.
Almost there. What's wrong?
Take out this first sniper.
Closing on my position. Listen carefully. If I don't make it,
Whoa! Hang on. I'll be right there.
too late. They spotted
Take out
me.
this second sniper.
Damn it! No! Veronica! Talk to me! Don't move! I'm coming! Here?
Buck, that's just personal. Okay, now the strongest point of the carbine is the fact that it uses plasma rounds and is very good against enemy shielding, so you can take out brutes from a distance without using a plasma pistol. The spread seems to be a little bit larger than the Magnum. The Magnum seems slightly more accurate, but of course its enemy shielding is more resilient towards the Magnum. So both weapons have their pros and cons. There is at least one more sniper over there on the left, as well as one more marksman. We'll deal with them in a second. We're going to go ahead and deal with these grunts first. Back to the carbine. Oh, there we go. When you don't have a sniper weapon available, which we do, obviously, carbine is great for taking out brutes from a distance with little to no effort. As you can see, the spread is a little bit thick on it. And our trusty Magnum. Bam, said the lady. We're going to use the beam rifle right here to decimate the remaining brutes, and I suck. There we go. Your turn. You can try to run. Bam. We're going to finish up mopping up these guys. I see one jackal. Got him. One more brute. And there is a grunt on the plasma cannon just above him. Now, you'll notice that the enemies here spawn with different weapons per encounter. This is pretty innovative on Bungie's part. It makes it very different each time you encounter the same battle. It makes it play out differently every time. Makes the game, it gives it a lot of replay value. I love it. It also changes the dynamics of every battle. Brute shots and carbines are a lot more formidable than spikers and plasma rifles. Your first two hunters of the game, you can easily just run past them with little to no effort. I go ahead and jump behind this wall right here just for a second to get out of range of their weapons. As you can see, we have a new type of hunter, the Gold Hunter, reminiscent of the Fuel Rod Hunter from Halo 1. Good to see them back. At the Pier of the Edge here, you've got 3 grunts that you have to deal with, all surrounding theirs empty escape pod. Oh yeah, spoilers. Whoops. So once you've cleared them out, go ahead and approach the escape pod and see what's inside.
I'm here. I got you.
You don't got her. Whoa.
Oh, nuts.
Holy shit. It's a floating pinata. With lights.
Whoa!
Ouch. Aye to you. He's like, a hit the deck. The squid will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
What the heck was that?
I told you,
You
a
ever flew
floating
over?
pinata.
Hey, Romeo. You got your ears on?
Maybe.
Oh, I get it. Permission to speak, smartass.
No, I don't know what it was. But it was gonna grease your ass
Transitions visors.
good, just like it did the captain.
Okay, that's just
Yeah.
disgusting.
Maybe. You're from Mickey, Dutch?
Negative.
The rookie. We need to get above this crap. Link with the B-net. One of our drones must have seen where they hit.
So we're popping smoke in the lady's mission? Did she ever tell you what she wanted?
Oh, I know what she wanted.
Never. Doesn't matter. All I care about now is getting my men out of this city. Even you.
That's racist.